Okay, perfect. It's Bookstore Day!
Yay!
Bookstore Day, and Nicholas is still working on his coffee. It has to be
It's almost perfect.
just right to be able to drink in the bookstore. I finished mine while he was doing his. So we're
I think it's
almost
just about perfect.
high on caffeine now.
Probably
and
one
we're
more
going to look just one more. So we're getting high on caffeine and all the coffee, and then we're going to look at all of the children's books, and then we might go look at some other things. So this should be funny. Woo.
Yeah, I thought about seeing if I could get the James Bond books. Those are because I've been reading
I want to get
the
the
first
supernatural novels, but I can't find them anywhere. Like, they don't exist anymore.
One. Maybe they never existed to begin
They never
with.
existed in the first
You're just
place.
crazy.
I will write them myself. I am the new Carver Edlin.
Like when I had the thought about like taking over from Mary Beth on Pinky Stuff It's Purple, I had the thought where like I could do that thing when Cassandra went into the doctor.
Into the doctor's bed. Oh goodness me, I'm a man.
Yeah, I'm Mary.
So many
I'm
parts,
in it, and I'm
hardly.
a man now.
You're gonna kill me, Nicholas.
What?
You're gonna kill me.
Why?
Because you're... Whee! Yep, I've had too much caffeine. More Doctor Who stuff and my coffee because I had nowhere to set
Lego
it down.
Doctor Who. Even though it's not Lego, it's just a spin-off knockoff brand.
Oh, Kenley has one of these, except it's brown. Oh, I want this bookmark. Oh, focus, camera. Yeah. TARDIS. I wanted a TARDIS nightlight when I was little so bad. And by little, I mean like
hot.
12. Oh,
Pretty hot.
careful.
One time I choked on water when I was filming a water commercial and video.
Do you remember
show.
when Ethan almost like choked when we were filming? I forgot what he was.
When was
it
that?
was before we were filming, and I should
no,
probably
I
turn
don't.
this off. Through the
what-
children's area.
Yeah. Oh, I know the one I came up with. The David Tennant Doctor versus Ethan Price as the Doctor. What happens
That would
is
be
the
hilarious.
TARDIS goes into into the real life dimension where the Doctor learns he's not real.
And
going
then
crazy.
Ethan's like,
He
"Hey, I'm
sees-
the I cosplay you."
And it's like, so there's a huge battle, and there's a winner, but I'm not going to say who, because that's the thing about
Look,
most unlikely battles.
it's Sam. It's Sam Winchester. This is a moose. Sam.
Or is it?
Or is it? So get this. Every time I see a moose, I'm just like, Sam. You need to watch the rest
Also
of
known as
Supernatural.
Elvis.
Elvis will make me cry. Yes. Oh.
I should sing Blue Suede Shoes.
Don't. Well, no, that wasn't what we have to do now, Nicholas. What? Go find a book that we like and just sit down and read it. My straw made the stupidest noise. Reddit, 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 Reddit. Reading it, Reddit, Reddit.
Well, this is how I go.
then
Didn't read that.
Didn't read that, didn't read that, didn't read
that. Didn't read that. Read that.
Reading.
Read that, but then stopped. Didn't read that. Well, that's the same thing.
With the
Haven't
movie
read that
cover.
yet. Never read it. Never read it. Never read it. Never read it. Never read it.
Never read it, never read it, never read it.
Never
Like,
read it. Never read it.
nothing
never read it.
except one book.
And then I did.
Oh,
catch
and
a
then
fire, but
my
I just sort of.
and my tears come back. Nicholas has it hard because he has to hang out with like a fangirl and he has no clue what I'm talking about most of the time.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
problem.
just like, Supernatural, Sam's a moose, and he's like, what? I found it.
Terminator 4.
Found it,
There
found
Will
it.
Be Blood.
I found it.
Something about Mary. Three Amigos. Some of these. Total Recall. The Towering Inferno.
I think it's gone, do you?
Oh, actually, that reminds me. When we were doing at some point on Performance Friday, we were reenacting the Doctor Who episode. What was it? The one where the Doctor's poisoned and it's like, I'm an expert in poisons, Doctor. There's no cure. It's fatal. Not for me. I can simulate the inhabited enzymes into reversal. Protein. I need protein.
Oh yeah, that one. I remember that one.
Yeah, I was playing. I was playing the Doctor.
I wanted Ethan to do that with Mary Beth's mom, who's Donna.
Yeah, the Towering Inferno.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad, but I'm not sure. They're a little too expensive for me, especially with these being on Blu-ray.
It's Bookstore Day, and so far we've just had coffee and movies.
Well, and children's books.
And children's books. So that's our Bookstore Day. That's it. Okay, let's go. Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
wait, we're
sorry.
not
The
done
little
yet.
the little child came around the corner and was like, "Mommy," and I was like, "No, sorry." I'm not a mother. Hopefully.
Well, one
No,
of these
wait.
days you might
Hopefully,
be.
I should know if I'm a mother or not.
You'd feel it
It's like
inside
this child.
you.
This child
Ooh,
came out of you, but
here's
we're not
some-
sure if it's yours.
Macbeth, Night.
Where's Winter's Tale by Mark Halperin? Because I have to read that. And
Night.
I
I read that
I
book.
read the full book of this in French,
The
and
Odyssey.
it was miserable. Les Miserables. Miserable. Made this book cover, did not think it out, because I read it as super, super, super sad, 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 true, 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 love, 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 story, story, story. And I know it's super sad, true love story, but still, it's like, I didn't read it that way. It looks like those stickers you use at yard sales.
I wonder if I can find any. Let's see. Let's see what horror stories, if they have anything about classic monsters.
This is essays. Let's see if there's a horror literature section. Science,
The only thing
fantasy.
you're missing is your glasses, so then you
Oh, my librarian. Shh, my librarian impression. Okay, that sounds like a pleasant book. Okay, I'm gonna spin around and see the first book that it lands on.
Well, if I
Awesome!
Well, if I
The
say the
11th
title,
Doctor!
if I say the
Perfect.
If I say the name of the book, then then I know.
Hang
I'm
on.
learning. I'm gonna.
Where's my favorite one? This is like a Game of Thrones children's book.
During Boy Scout.
There it is.
Take a rifle class.
Daw, the wall.
Trained by professionals, not just some dad or somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, because they'll teach you.
Can you
bad
tell I'm bored?
habits.
Yep.
What you have bad
I
habits.
thought I was just going insane. He thought they didn't exist, and I couldn't find them anywhere, but I found them. I found the supernatural novels, and they have one,
Yay.
3. They have 1, 3, 5, 6, and 9.
Yay!
They don't have 2. Dang it, Mom! They have 1, 3, 5, 6, and 9. Meh, I have to leave them behind. They only have 1, 3, 5, and 6. They don't have 2. So Mom said I could get the first one only, but I'm gonna be happy now. I'll be happy for a little bit.
I don't know.
That's for all the boys. Hey! Don't blink. Don't blink.
I'm blinking.
You want to die. I think you have a death wish.
That's what Alsu says. Alsu says I have a death wish
Oh, you.
because I come up with these incredibly insane stunts and all that. Like
You have a death
driving a
wish.
motorcycle off a building through a ring of
You
fire
can't
onto the
do
bottom
that.
of a crane.
You
The
can't
crane will
do
spin you
that.
around, drop you onto a moving train. The moving train is moving over a bridge, and under the bridge is a bunch of killer sharks.
Bleep. Sorry. Bleep. The king's bleep.
What if when you're showing that you put a
Bleep.
big
Like the black bar.
yeah? Or
I can't
a
blur
blur.
it. I can't blur it. It's just a black box.
Yeah, it's just like so they're watching in Spaceballs. They're watching the actual.
First an hour in, it's raining like crazy.
The rain is loud.
The rain is very loud. Let's see if we can hear it over the guitar playing.
Won't we get copyright for this music?
No. Shh, that's the rain. That's how loud the rain is. Anyway, I got 3
Loud
books.
rain.
Singing in the rain.
I love that movie. I'm singing in the rain. Just
Didn't they do a
singing in the
mashup on
rain.
Glee of that with the song Umbrella by, is that Beyonce?
I never watched Glee,
What's
and
your
I probably
favorite
would hate that
Beyonce?
because
Phil knows how to read.
Singing in the Rain is one of my favorite movies
I
of
need
all
those
time. It's one
bookends.
of my favorite songs of all time.
I need those bookends.
That's loud.
Bye bye. Well, I think that's the end of Bookstore Day.
That rain is almost as loud as us.
We're really loud. Okay, I think that's the end of Bookstore Day.
loud.
Bye.
Let's get loud.
Outro song.
I don't even know.
Rave time. Bye.